What's up? This is Austin Carlisle.
And I'm Valentino Artiaga.
You're watching PITCAM TV.
Hello, hello. This is Kate for PITCAM, and I'm today with Austin Valentino from Of Mice and Men. Hello.
What's cracking?
What up?
We're here.
Are you a little bit sad that Monica isn't here today?
Usually Monica interviews us for sure, so it's definitely kind of different, but, you know, change might be good. We'll see how good you are.
Yeah. We can say hi to Monica. Monica, hi.
And to her
we
cats.
miss you.
What's up?
And I read some comments on YouTube, and they were all guessing that Monica and you were like,
No.
no.
Sorry,
A little
YouTube.
bit of interviewer romance.
No. We're just doing our job here, guys.
Yep.
Just doing our job here.
Just the facts.
So guys, you're on tour, and
Yeah.
your last album went on like fourth or
Platinum.
in America. So
10 million copies.
really, no,
No.
nobody. It's been top 10, and it's unusual that kind of music is like that high in the top 10 or in the charts. So how does that feel between, I don't know, maybe Jay-Z and I don't know what's happened there?
It's pretty surreal. It was like during Grammy week too, so you know everyone's watching the charts and stuff like that. But I mean, ultimately, we were just stoked to put the record out finally, and we'd worked so long and hard on it. So by the time it had come out, we were just stoked that our fans would have something new to listen to.
Yeah. It kind of just fell away. You know, we wanted to release a record, and we were like Tino just said, you know, we were so excited about it. So when, you know, it did so well, we kind of, I don't think we paid as much of attention to that as we did to the fact that, you know, so many of our fans accepted it and loved it so much,
Yeah.
which is cooler to me than any chart.
Yeah, our fans put us on that chart. You know, our fans are the ones that bought our records, and it's amazing that they were able to do that. And we'd been, you know, it had gone long overdue that we released a new album, so we wanted to get it out there, and our fans, you know, showed their support and bought it all over the world.
And the cool thing is, or a fact is that it puts you as a band to play shows with Linkin Park, for example, which is a way bigger thing that stages you play if you're maybe alone alone. But how does that feel to get back on smaller stages? I mean, it's it's cooler.
It's great. It feels great. It was a lot different, you know, touring with a band like Linkin Park. You know, we'd go and, like, when we played here in Berlin, there was 19,000 people watching, but only 2,000 or 3,000 of them had even heard of who the heck a Mice and Men even was. You know, so that was a great opportunity for us, and we had to go out there and we had to prove ourselves every day. We had to go and give them a show and win over fans, just like we've done our whole entire career, which is awesome, because we're hungry to do that. And I think Linkin Park saw that in us. And then now that we get to come back and we're doing these headlining shows in these rooms, and, you know, it's these Mice and Men shows, and it feels great because we're so solid, and, you know, we've practiced so much, and we're playing an hour and a half set, and we get to really get into it, and we love playing these shows. This is what a Mice and Men's about, and that slow build is what we're working on, and that, you know, touring with a band like Linkin Park was just one of the first steps.
Yeah, it's great what he said.
Agree.
Yeah, agree.
But the thing is, when I heard it, I didn't see the show, but the Linkin Park fans are, I would say, older.
They are,
or more.
There's grandmas in the front row. There's ladies with gray hair in the front row. Yeah, headbanging.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But what? What is
so
a grandma
into us.
for you? 40-year-old?
No, I'm saying white hair. White hair definitely
older
has
woman.
children that have children.
But how did they react on your music? Because it's way harder
That's
than
what they were
Linkin
doing
Park.
to us. So
Yeah, they were
the first couple
headbanging,
songs,
putting
it was-
horns up and stuff. It was
and then as we got into it, they were just getting into it and singing and jumping,
cool.
and
we like to try and engage the audience, you know, and that's something that no matter what size show of Mice and Men is playing, you can always, you know, count on that to have us engage our fans and to engage the audience, because, you know, we're up on stage playing music, but we want to let them know that it's all right to let the music do whatever it does to you, you know, like kind of like lose yourself in that concert experience, you know. So it was cool to get to do that on a huge scale, and then we get to come into small, intimate venues like this, and the vibe is just like, we're going to blow the roof off of this place tonight, you know, like it's going to be a fucking awesome show.
We're a week and a half into it, and we've been doing that the whole time.
It's so cool that we get to do that.
Playing Sweden, places in Sweden for the first time, and we sold out sold out Amsterdam, and then we had a room, and they moved the venue up just a little bit, and we're playing in front of 1,200, 1,000 people a night. But that's so awesome to us because 3 years ago, we were playing in front of that many people in America. So the fact to be able to do it in Germany, Sweden, wherever we are, it's awesome.
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And you're touring. That's what I read. You're like touring all the time. How do you guys recover afterwards if you're like on the road for a month and month?
Sleep. Sleep.
The road feels like home too, though. It's weird. When you're home, you miss the road. When you're on the road, you miss home. But there's little things of both that you miss when you're doing both. It's kind of a mind frame. Once I get into tour, I'm there. There it is. I'm in tour, and it takes a couple days to get back out of it once you get home. But that's what we do, and that's what we've done for the past few years. And we all keep our contacts at home and our friendships and relationships and so on. And it's cool. The people that care about us most, they know that we're out here following our dreams and doing what we've dreamed about doing since we were little kids. And to me, if you really love someone, you support that and you back them and you'll wait for them to come back.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And it is your job, of course.
Good.
Yeah. So tonight, the funny thing is that the guys of Why She Sleeps are in town. Do you know that?
Wow. No, we didn't know that.
Are you friends with them, or?
What's weird is normally, I guess they probably would hit us up, but for some reason, I guess they haven't yet.
They didn't hit us up when they came.
Yeah, they didn't hit us up last time either. I don't know.
They came to the show, but
stop sleeping.
I guess they playing.
Come on,
they're playing a DJ show tonight here.
Oh, wow.
They're not playing.
They write DJ music now. They sold out, and they're not a rock band. They write DJ. Wow,
While
sellouts.
She Sleeps, EDM.
Laws is doing right. Like, see it. I'm calling them out.
See it.
I could never see it.
But you haven't heard from them. They're not coming tonight. So.
We might go tonight.
Yeah,
we are.
We have
what do you mean? What is this? People magazine.
I guess we'll go.
And I was texting his girlfriend.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we got a pretty late bus call, which means we can kind of have club night or do something. So we'll see what shakes loose. You know what I'm saying? Mice is just...
We don't make plans.
We don't make plans. We go with the flow.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's good. But is there in the music scene you're in, or in the metal scene, are there competitions like the hip hop thing? Because maybe you think, oh, this band is bigger than us. They're selling more stuff, or...
Nothing's go ahead. No, you.
I was gonna say people like to think that there's something more than. It's all music, it's pretty ridiculous for people to want to try and label it and think that there's beef or talk about somebody in a song or do anything like that of the sort. It's like, make music of substance, and that'll speak for itself. So, I mean, as far as beef, we don't have beef. Like, we worry about ourselves, and that's all that's important. And we have our friends, obviously, we tour with them and stuff, and they're fun to, it's fun to play music with those kind of people. And yeah, we definitely try and stick with like-minded individuals, because some people do think it's somewhat of a competition or something like that, and those aren't people we associate ourselves with.
It's not a competition. It's we're focused on our career path and our future, and it's this, and judging by other people's what they're doing, whether it's bigger or smaller than what we're doing, it's not going to do any benefit for us. Saying I want that, or they have this, why can't we have that, or haha, look what we did and they didn't. That's not the mindset to have for anybody in any workplace. You should focus on your own path, because what's best for you and what path is good for you and is good for someone else isn't going to be the same for you.
Now drop the mic and walk away.
Yeah. And that's what we do as the Mice and Men. We're on a Mice and Men's path, and people want to join us, come with us, and if not, get out of the way. Cause
of course. So you guys, you played so many shows. Do you remember the worst gig you've ever done?
No.
Because something strange happened. I mean, I always remember a gig I played when I fall into the stage because there was a huge gap and I fell just with my leg.
Oh no!
I fell once in San Diego. San Diego. Fell off the risers, hit my wrist. Had a perfect imprint on my hand. 3 bruises on my ribs, blood everywhere. Just kept going.
You kept going. Yeah.
It's either that or I could have sat and cried like a baby on the stage.
But is it a case that you would say it's the worst or a fucked up gig if something like that happens?
No way, it's rock and roll.
One time we showed up to a festival in New Jersey, and they didn't have it. It was like pouring rain. They didn't have any of the right sound gear. The staging was like falling apart. Everything was super wet. Our gear was getting rained on, and we didn't have like sound other than drums and bass guitar for like 3 songs. Thankfully, we had an awesome. Our fans were out there and they were singing every word, and we didn't need music. You know, it was everyone knew the song and everyone was singing it together. It was a bummer show turned awesome.
Yeah.
So it was memorable.
Yeah,
and we were just like, oh my God, we're not going to go on stage. We can't do this. You know, like it just wasn't safe because there was so much water everywhere on all the electronic gear and. But we were like, you know what, we're just going to do it anyway, screw it. And we did it, and our fans made it awesome, which is usually the case. Which is why we say thank you. Some kid was like, why do you say thank you to the city that you just played? It's like, are you kidding? There's like thousands of kids that just came out to support our music. Like, of course I'm going to say thank you.
We're grateful.
Yeah.
And I don't think you could say
So
it enough.
our fans make it memorable for us in a good way, even if it's a bad show.
Yep.
Bad show.
And I guess the Of Mice and Men fans are pretty cool because it's afternoon right now and they're waiting in front of the venue.
Yeah. They've been there all morning. It's crazy.
Yeah, we have people every morning, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, I guess they're, I mean, the weather is good, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, the weather is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It feels great.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like March in Berlin right now.
Yeah. So if you're on tour, and I've been talking to Mike Shinoda once, and I asked him what's the most important thing he's taken on tour, and he said,
Mice and Men.
No, yeah, that's what he said. No, he said the most important thing I take with is a blender because you don't know when you have to blend something. Huh. Do you have something what is important to have on tour?
A juicer.
A juicer?
Sketchbook. A book. Comic book.
My laptop.
And headphones.
Yeah, headphones for sure. That's it.
I always took my pillow with me, my own pillow, because
I used to travel with my pillow, but it just gets like, it's too big, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I just deal with it. I actually don't even really sleep with the pillow anymore, little known fact. I try not to.
Really? Yeah. You heard it here first. PITCAM TV.
Too much headbanging, dude.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
Never enough.
No. Before we end that,
Disembark.
I was thinking about what I can ask guys from America because I had a topic with my girlfriends the last days about men, about men getting girls.
Okay, yeah. Okay. We're talking to 2 awesome dudes right here.
Yeah,
so
we're two grown men. Let's hear it.
What's up? Pick our brain.
Drop some GQ knowledge.
The thing is, how do you get girls? I mean, because we think that. Hold on, because we think that the men nowadays, maybe it's a German thing. I don't know. They're too shy and too like careful.
I'm gonna just cut to the chase.
Yeah, just
to be a real man and to get a real woman, not some floozy or some whatever. Treat her with respect and be good to her and find a friend in her. And then if it ends up working out, it works out. But don't force yourself or don't listen to girls like her that say you're too shy. It's okay to be a gentleman. It's okay to be respectful because women should be respected. And if you're not a man enough to understand that, then you shouldn't be with a woman. That's it.
That's how we got our wonderful ladies at home.
Yeah, I've been with
I don't have to worry about getting girls because I got one many years ago. Yeah. And I got it solely based on just being yourself, you know? Being a gentleman, be you.
Because if you don't want some girl to fall in love with the fake you and then 2 months later, what is it? And then it's ruined. You just wasted your time. Yep. So life's too short.
That's right.
Of Mice and Men says, keep it real.
Keep it real all the time.
Always.
Those are words we have to think about, I'd say. Let's think about it. And I say thank you guys for having us again.
You're welcome. Thanks for interviewing us. PITCAM TV. You dig.
You dig. YDGN.
My first one, Imagine when I was...
We get more views if you take off.
16. Okay. I'm going to be flexing the whole time. That's why I did. But yeah, okay, I'll take it off. Now my nipples are actually kind of too hairy right now, so I'm going to leave it. But Imagine was my first one. I was 16, and I went to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is just like, you know, a town way out in the boonies to get it done.